Okay, today I wanted to show more VFLI pictures, but I was having trouble getting them to work. I realized after what had happened was Mike had made, of course he started his, because he's in the area where PAL TVs are prevalent. That's how he started his program. He did make a conversion program for NTSC, but the first one had a small error, and he was able to rectify it. But in the meantime, I guess I had converted a bunch of pictures using the old version, and of course I didn't know that right away, and it took forever to figure out what exactly was wrong. Plus, another thing that I seem to have done was when I saved the pictures, they were saving to the basic area at 4609 or whatever it is, and they need to be saved at a different place. So anyway, I had to go through with my sector editor and fix a bunch of stuff on the discs. It was easier actually to do it that way because I was up here with my VFLI Vic. So, I'm lazy, so I didn't set up the other camera. I just got the capture device, so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. But yeah, anyway, so I've got a whole pile of pictures that you can look at with the VFLI. So let's do that. Okay. I also had to well, put together a little bit of a slideshow in BASIC here. I stole parts from his PAL slideshow version. This is also different in the fact that it's not quite as big. Unfortunately, people in Europe will have a bigger area of picture. So what I had done was I put together a series of pictures. I was actually thinking, I actually did these with Mike's, I'm trying to think now what his picture program is called. You know, of course it's not coming to me, but anyway, I'd converted all these pictures with Mike's other program that would work on a regular Vic. I was thinking about making a game, but then I decided to convert them all over with a VFLI, and maybe someday I'll get to it. So anyway, here's the first the first idea I had anyway. Most of these next ones are all winter scenes, so you'll be seeing a lot of blue and a lot of blue. So a nice little winter scene there. I'm trying to think now. 15. I think there's 18 pictures here, if I'm correct. And then I have a disc with some other ones as well, but we'll see how long it takes. I don't want the video to be too long. So this is if you find the magic key, I guess. And a wise man. I think he's supposed to be levitating in the air. I don't know if it's easy to see that or not. and I was thinking that's probably the way out. A door in the middle of nowhere on a snowy scape. I actually used this picture without the door. I think it's on distractions, as a picture on distractions. And it's much smaller, much smaller. Now I tried converting this one on Mike's other program for the regular Vic, and the colors, there's just not enough contrast, I guess, and yeah, that one just did not work at all. As you see, it's a pretty hazy picture looking at the gazebo there. And this is an ice river. It must be near the end of day there. It's kind of doesn't show up on the grabber here quite as much. The colors seem to be a little more vibrant on the TV. Kind of got that yellow glow on some of the grass. Ooh, another wise man and a bunch of ice caves. And I was just thinking, even though I'm lazy, I can kind of show you. I should be able to show you with a laptop cam here. So I'm using my VFLI Vic right now. We'll go back to the this one. Well, it didn't look like it turned out quite as good. It's ice caves. When you're back, like on the small version of what I see from the grabber here, it doesn't look too bad. But when your face is right in front of the screen, it's not quite as easy to see. This is the first time I've actually looked at most of these on the VFLI. Like I said, I did make these pictures on for the regular Vic. There are less colors. So this is some paths in a icy cave. Again, because I'm fairly lazy, most of these pictures are kind of stock things I just grabbed off the internet. Hopefully nobody will notice what they are and sue me. Well, this one didn't turn out quite as well. It's supposed to be again an ice cave, but it looks like some kind of glowy thing on a pedestal. I guess a person could always touch them up before converting them. Something might have to do with that particular picture. Yeah, I didn't really bother much with contrast or adjusting the contrast or saturating the colors or anything, so I love this picture. I think this is just a fantastic. I might have to chop it a little bit because the aspect ratio is not quite right. But yeah, the old planet, the ringed planet on the horizon. It's pretty cool. 1541 is just chugging away here. Let's see, so 31 times 256. Kind of a snowy mountain-scape kind of picture. Where's my calculator? This one, again, if you're sitting right in front of it, it doesn't look quite as impressive, but it's supposed to be a bunch of little trees in the ice. So each picture is just under 8K. So they are a bit big. Ooh, another kind of dark winterscape. Yeah, I had to go back and figure out how these things, well, not how they worked, because I'm still not entirely sure. That would take me a while, I think. But did figure out where they started. Okay, on go. Oh yeah, so, I mean, just in case, it looks like sort of a ravine with all these crazy little ledges and stuff. So just in case I didn't mention it, which I know I didn't, I have the 16K plugged in, as well as, you know, the extra onboard memory. As I said, these pictures are 8K. Another snowscape, trees. Pictures are about 8K. There's a short little basic program that's loading the pictures. I don't know how much that would be. It wouldn't be much though. That was another thing. This one didn't turn out quite as well either. This is like a path in the snow, sort of, on a bit of a hill. Yeah, by the time I gather my thoughts, the next picture has showed up. So, oh, and that's the last one. This one, of course, not a winterscape, but it's like a silhouette of a girl looking over sort of an industrial area. The detail, I think, is a little too fine in the background, so it doesn't show up in the larger version of the screen. But okay, so that's the last of that one. I do have another shorter disc. some various stuff. This isn't quite as interesting, but we'll load it anyway. Because I think I know some of the pictures are of my of covers for some of my games and stuff. I guess they're worth looking at, but can't recall. Oh, so okay, there's our parrot again. I guess I decided to put that in as the first image. That's a scary picture. Battle Beyond the Stars for those who are Richard Thomas fans. Yeah. Cheesy and Roger Corman fans. Cheesy science fiction. The biggest budget Roger Corman ever spent, I think, on a movie. At least in the 80s. But then he recycled it in probably another 10 or 15 movies. Picture of my game Boogeyman. I see the O card, which I'll talk about another time. Lonely Tree on a Hill. This one could have probably used a little color saturation because the original has quite a big green field here in the foreground. I think that would have been nicer to have than the black. That's a nice green picture of trees in forest. Cover to Exploria. Not a very good use of the VFLI because there's so few actual different colors in that particular picture. I know there's a few covers here, I think. Not really sure. Talsetti. And the aspect ratio on those is not correct because of course I didn't bother to crop them properly. And Tyrant, which I'm hoping to have a new version of that sometime soon. And finally, a picture of a mushroom I found on my front lawn a few years ago. I decided to take a picture of it. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff. I mean, I think this is sort of just the tip of the iceberg, because as I'm sure that Mike has said, that there are not many people who have tried to do the mod yet. I think people will. You know, there will be a few people who check it out. Maybe you will. Yeah, so VFLI, pretty darn cool pictures. Mike Kircher, check it out.